Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, Skoda have had a very exciting announcement today. They've got the new Skoda Enyaq Coupe shown. So we're going to get stuck into the details.
That's right, Blake. We had the Skoda Enyaq Coupe launched today, the world premiere. It was like a virtual cinema that a couple of movies showing, but we're here to talk about the details and whether you should be interested or not and have a conversation about it. They actually launched two variants today. It was the Skoda Enyaq Coupe, and then they also launched the RS or the vRS version of that as well, which is the sporty version. So overall, you're going to get two battery sizes, four power outputs of 132 kilowatt motors all the way up to 220 kilowatt motors, and then you'll have the option of rear or all-wheel drive. Range, they're saying WLTP is 545. Take that with a pinch of salt, folks. And you also have some fast charging capabilities. So with this coupe design, you're going to have some lovely sloping tinted glass panoramic roof as standard, and that goes down towards the rear spoiler. Usually with a sunroof, you're going to get less headroom. What they've said is the way they've designed this, you actually get more sunroom, more headroom. It's thinner than the standard roof. So just as with the Skoda Enyaq standard that are out there, the coupe is available with an optional crystal face, where the vertical ribs on the grille are actually 131 LEDs with some horizontal light strip going through it. Blake, what do you think about the crystal grille?
I knew you're going to put me on the spot about the crystal grille. I'm hesitant, let's say, at the moment. For me, possibly a little bit too bling. But having said that, Skoda, as opposed to the Audi and the VW variant of those kind of mid-sized SUVs, the lines are a little bit sharper. It's a little bit more aggressive in its look. And maybe this will work once you see it in the flesh. Once one of those is coming towards you on a national road or when you're out driving through the countryside, maybe it will have a stronger, more impressive impact then. Anyway, there, let's get some more details about it.
Whether you like it or not, if you go for the RS version, you won't have an option because it will be spec'd on it as standard. So that crystal grille will be on the RS version. So going down to some of the details, you've got a 132 kilowatt motor in the Coupe IV60, which is equipped with a 58 kilowatt hour battery net. And then it jumps up to the Coupe IV80, which is also in rear-wheel drive. You can also spec that up to the IV80X. So lots of details in there. If you go for the sportier version, you're going to get the RS version. You're going to get a second motor on the front axle, making it all-wheel drive. And it has an output of 220 kilowatt motor, giving you a maximum torque of 460 Newton meters. Now, with a coupe, you're always going to get better aerodynamics, and this one has a better one than the standard Enyaq. This coupe version, be that the RS or the regular coupe, has a drag coefficient of 0.234, which means very slippery through the air, and that will help with performance. Last bit of practicality before we have a chat about it is it also has the ability to tow up to 1,600 kgs on an 8-degree gradient. So there's some of the stats. We don't know a price yet, and the colors that they showed today was kind of a coppery orangey color. There are some white images out there, and for the RS version it was like a super lime green. So lime green, crystal grille. Blake, do we need more SUVs on the road?
That's a discussion that we've had a few times on this channel in various guises, and especially when talking about something like the Hummer, the electric variant of that. I don't get particularly excited about SUVs at this stage. For me, many times they're just not necessary. When a good car, a saloon would do, but people are buying them. That's what people want. And is this a good option for people? Like it looks pretty compelling in many ways. You talk about the range. Although take it with a pinch of salt, but well over 300 miles, and you'd probably get something like that on good conditions during the summer. But the fact that you can tow, it's good internal space with the headroom and the panoramic roof, even though it's the coupe version, you haven't lost too much there. We don't have the details on fast charging yet, but we presume, with the MEB platform, that we're going to be taking cues from the Q4 e-tron here or the ID4 or something like that. What are we talking about? 120, 150 kilowatts. So
yeah, what they said today was about 100 and was 10 to 80% in less than 30 minutes is what they're aiming for.
Yeah, but then again, sure, your phone can do that, or a scooter can do. So I want to hear kilowatts, kilowatt hours, and things like that. But look, that detail will come over time. I can't imagine it's going to be down to 100 or less than that. There's no way. But Derek, question back for you then, because this is the RS option here, we're supposed to be excited about that. Has it done enough?
I don't think so. I think what they're trying to do is convince people that there are sportier versions, and this is a large 2.5 ton SUV. You're never going to get huge blistering takeoff speeds. It is, 0 to 100, I think around the 6 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds. So it's a big machine and it takes a lot to move it. So I think it's going to be more so design elements and maybe a slightly faster or more powerful electric motor, but it's not hot hatch. It's not super fast. I don't know why they're continuing to use in these variants, to be quite honest, like the BMW MI50 or the GTX in the Volkswagen, or the S in the Mini Cooper SE electric. I really don't know why they're clinging on to those old ways of talking about performance. That isn't the case for electric vehicles, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I probably agree with you. But just to play devil's advocate on that, if you have been buying 3 liter diesels, SUVs now for the last 10 or 15 years, and you like the big 3 liter, you're like a turbo diesel badge on it, you go, well, oh, okay, I might get something electric now. I want the fast one. Oh, that has an RS badge on it. What's that? Tell me about that there, Mr. Salesman, and that might get people into electric. And if we didn't have those RS, even if they're just badges, if we didn't have those, that person might have gone for the 3 liter turbo diesel. So in that sense, bring it on and let's have a shot.
Totally agree, actually, now that you make that point.
But then I think maybe final topic before we leave it is, have they done enough to get you to buy this, Derek? Or what's the competition? Where are they going to take sales from? What's your thinking on that?
I think they have enough sales already for the regular Skoda Enyaq. People can't get them. I believe people are ordering now and they can't get them until next year. So it's funny to bring out variants and you can't even fulfill the order book for what you currently have on offer. I think it's down to design. As you said, you're getting pretty much the same headroom. It's 15 litres smaller in the boot. So if you're looking for practicality, you're just going to go for the regular one. But so it's down to, I like the shape of this version. There's not much else in it. It's literally, in my opinion, it's down to design. And hey, if it means that you're not buying a combustion engine vehicle and you prefer the design of this to the regular Enyaq, I'm happy for that.
Yeah. So anyway, let us know in the comments what you think it is. What would you go for? Would you take an Aria over this? Are you definitely sticking with your Tesla and your Model Y? Or have Skoda done enough to get you interested with that RS variant?
This has been EV Platform. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it.
Thank you very much for watching.